Hello, this is James Collier again, and this is week 2 of my presentation. And this week it's going to revolve upon parenting. Here's a story in regards to a child that's being mischievous and acting up in class. The teacher could not do nothing with the child, so in this case the parents were called in order to find out any kind of solutions in order to straighten the child out. The teacher there pulled out the progress report and pulled out word for word of all the cursing, all of the bad actions, the fighting, the throwing things there in the classroom. The parents there was kind of shocked and find out where did the child get these certain acts from. Why was the child misbehaving? Then the parents turned and asked the child, where did you get the profanity from? Where did you get throwing temper tantrums, fighting, and just not being cooperative in class? The child said, I got it from you. We got to understand and realize, as being parents, which is God's handiwork, it is our responsibility as parents to rear children in the way they should go. Proverbs 22:6 says, train up a child in the way they should go, and when he is old, he should not depart from it. See, it involves around the parent. And this is what we consider being the ABCs of parenting. This is not psychology by any means. It's really Jamesology. I consider being A is attitude. It's okay to have attitude and come down to rearing children. And in children, it's okay to have attitude. But it means teaching them to have good attitudes. And they should grow up being very positive. Have a good posture about themselves. And what I mean by this, what I mean is to a point that no matter how bad things seems to be, how bad the surroundings you have inside in life, then the child should look at it in a positive manner. Now, how can they do this here? Well, if they can see it inside the house, then they can see it in the outside world too. Give them the right kind of tools in order to combat these things in life. But while also having being positive, then they must also have a certain balance. And what does balance mean? Balance means that they need to balance life. Problems will come up in life. But then they also should have an emotional stability, and priorities must be in check. Sometimes there's chaos and problems in life, and they see that inside the house, and of course they're going to have it in everyday life as well. That's why you see a lot of bad, mischievous things children have at school, maybe because there's some stuff that happened at home. As parents, we need to have our priorities in check, because they're only learning what we put in front of them. Remember, children are nothing more than video cameras, tape recorders, and they will pick up these things in the house. So it's only logical to assume that what happens inside the house is only going to be showed out in everyday life. You don't have to show it. You can be faking it till you make it in front of others. But children pull out the real you. And finally, as I close this here presentation, then there must be cooperative, which means to teach them to learn to grow together, be able to work out. Remember, never take away from one another, hurt, or mostly we just really need to learn how to live with one another. If we can live together inside the home, and if the children see this here and mom and dad working together, being very cooperative in the house, then this is going to have building blocks of growth for a child when they go into today's society. When they're in the school system, they learn that everybody needs somebody. In the family, just like mom and dad need somebody, the children are going to learn that they cannot do things by themselves. As I said before, as I close out, everybody needs somebody. Batman had Robin. Tonto had the Lone Ranger. Tarzan had Jane. Mickey had Minnie. Martin had Gina. Everybody needs somebody. This is my presentation. Thank you.